Hey guys, Corporate Hiker Guy here with you. Today I've got a fantastic exercise for you. You may have heard of this, but probably certainly never done it. And I just say that because up until a few years ago, I had never done this exercise, but it's been a real game changer for me. It has some very specific benefits for older hikers, and it's fun to do. So let's check it out. So the exercise I have for you today is the rebounder, which just is a fancy way of saying jumping on a trampoline. You know, I cannot tell you how much I have enjoyed my rebounding routine over the last few years. It's so beneficial, it's so low impact to your feet, your knees, your hips. So it's great for older hikers in that way. So in this video, I'm going to go through the prep that you need to do before you start rebounding. I've got a very specific rebounding routine that I've put together over the last few years I think you'll benefit from. I'll talk about the benefits of rebounding, which there are several, and there's some surprising benefits. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to share with you the exercise that I do last in my routine. And I've never seen this exercise in any other YouTube videos for rebounding. I found it in an older video, implemented it in my workout, and it's really fun and a great way to end the workout. So you want to make sure you hang around to see that at the end of the video. So why don't we just dive right in? So this is a FitPulse rebounder, it's a 40-inch rebounder. I just start with a 2-minute warm-up routine. Just start bouncing. Notice my feet are not leaving the pad, and just start moving. May move in and out, but just start moving up and down. You may say, well, you're not really doing anything now. Well, you actually are. You're engaging your core, you're engaging the muscles in your lower body, and you're firing up your lymphatic system. And I'll talk a little more about the lymphatic system and the benefit part of this video. But if your lymphatic system is not working properly, and you can get it working properly by doing a rebounding routine, you will feel so much better. So 2-minute warm up, and then you can go right into the routine that I'll share with you. But first, let's talk about the preparation you need to do before you hop on a rebounder. Let's check that out now. A few items of prep before you get on the rebounder. First is do some light stretching, and then also wear shoes when you're on the rebounder. You'll be tempted to hop on here in your sock feet, but it could cause some issues with the arch of your feet or your toes, so make sure to wear shoes. Also, keep a good posture while you're bouncing, straight up and down with your back. And then also you want to get a rebounder with a bar. This is a FitPulse rebounder, but I bought this several years ago, so I'll find an equivalent on Amazon and put that on the screen, but make sure to get one with a bar. And then finally, try to keep it close to the mat. You know, no need to be flying up in the air. You know, you see those guys on TV turning all those flips in the air and then landing on the mat. We're not going to be doing any of those kind of exercises, so try to keep it close to the mat. You can come up a little bit, but you don't want to fly off this thing and hurt yourself. So now we'll go into the specific workout routine for the rebounder. Okay, so now I'm going to go through the workout routine I do on the rebounder. We talked about the 2-minute warm-up, so you want to do that. And then I go into 2 minutes of rockers, I call them. You just rock him back and forth, kind of like one-legged. You think, well, was that really doing anything? Well, yeah, it's strengthening these hip flexors right here, which is great for hiking. So do 2 minutes of those, and then come back to your slow bounce for 15 seconds. Then you can go into the next exercise, which is the twist. So I really love the twist, especially if you got some music going, man, it's really fun. And this is a great exercise on the rebounder. It's kind of like a massage for your internal organs. So you do 2 minutes of that, then come back to 15 seconds of your slow bounce. And then I like to go into 2 minutes of jumping jacks. Now imagine how low impact these jumping jacks are on the rebounder versus if you were doing these on the floor. So 2 minutes of those, back to your 15 seconds to slow bounce. Then I like to go into a run. Usually like to run for about a minute. You really kind of kick it up, get your heart rate up, and then back to your slow bounce for 15 seconds. And then I like to finish with snow bunnies. Kind of work that side to side, pretend like you're on the slopes. And then back to your slow bounce. Now I'll show you a few kind of advanced exercises on the rebounder that you can work up to, maybe after you've been doing it for a few weeks. The first is a front step. Hold the bar out front. The next one is a side step. And then the last one is a back kick. Now just be careful with those. You definitely want to be holding on to the bar. And if you want, you can finish with some little bit higher jumps. So those, kind of work those in to mix things up. And then finally, you want to work in some arm movements. So you can do this. I do punches sometimes. So you can work your upper body too. I even do like this sometimes, like working my triceps or even your biceps like this as you're bouncing. So hey, mix it up, make it fun. And I think that routine will be a good start for you. I think you'll enjoy that, and there is some really great benefits of this rebound routine. I'll go through those now. If you're enjoying this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. We really appreciate that, and it helps other people find the video. So the benefits of rebounding, let's start with NASA. Yes, NASA did a study on rebounding for their astronauts in space and found that it does prevent muscle and bone loss better than some other exercises. So hey, kind of hard to argue with NASA, right? Also, it helps us with our balance, and there's some specific balance routines that you can do on the rebounder. Helps us build our core, helps reduce the chances of falling. If you got better balance, stronger core, less chance of falling, which is important for us older hikers on the trail. And also it stimulates the lymphatic system. I want to expand on that a little bit. So the lymphatic system is like a filter system for our body. But the kicker for the lymphatic is it doesn't have a pump. Our circulatory system has the heart for a pump, but the lymphatic system relies on movement and exercise. And the up and down movement on the rebounder is like a turbocharger for your lymphatic system. So that's going to help you maintain a healthy immune system. So yes, you may get sick less often from doing a rebounding routine. It maintains fluid balance in the body and removes toxins. So you don't want those toxins sitting in your body. Just think of it like a toilet. You want to flush those out, fresh water coming in. You don't want those to sit. So that movement, again, moves those toxins out of our body. And then finally, it supports fat absorption. So I'm talking about the good kind of fat going to your muscles, going to your brain that you need for energy. So yes, you will feel more energetic after your rebounder routine. So hey, now I'll show you the final mystery exercise that I do for my workout routine. Let's check that out now. Well, hey guys, I'm going to share with you how I end my routine on the rebounder, and it's with a stomach crunch. It's unlike any stomach crunch you've probably done before. But the way you do is just kind of sit on the mat like this with your arms up, your feet out, and just start bouncing like this. And I'll show you from the side. Start bouncing. If you can get some air between your backside and the mat, you will really get a good workout. So do like 20, 30 seconds of this and work your way up to a minute. And I'll tell you, you will get a great core workout. Well, hey, with that, I wish you the very best on the rebounder. Happy hiking, and God bless.